So I'm making this video to just document my journey and just be able to look back on this video in a year and just see how far I've come, because it's only up from here. I wouldn't say I'm at rock bottom, but we're definitely very far from where we want to be. And just to give you a little backstory, I just turned 32 a couple days ago, and yeah, I'm single, no kids, never been married, so I just kind of feel out of place, if that makes sense. And you know, it's one of those things where, you know, I'm just trying to trust God's timing and trust the process as much as I can, as hard as that is right now. And I'm also making this video for accountability, because, you know, I feel like if we just sit and ruminate on our thoughts and don't express them, whether that to be to somebody else, a friend, a family member, or even just talking to this camera, because I'm starting to realize that even just talking to the, like, I may not be talking to anybody right now, but just getting it out, I think helps. Because if you just bottle it up and sit there, it'll eat you alive. I've dealt with mental health issues for a while now, and it's a constant battle, you know, because I refuse to take medication. I think that shit is just terrible. I think that's just nothing but side effects. And then you say it does even work, then you're relying on it, you're dependent on it. So why would I want to do that? Makes no sense to me. You know, maybe it's for somebody else, maybe somebody else could benefit from it, but me personally, I will never take medication. So that's why you see me in the gym so much, because that is my medication. And you know, I swear by it. The gym has saved me more times than I can count. And right now, I'm looking for other ways to get that feeling, you know, naturally. And I'm learning that, you know, trusting God and leaving it up to God is a big part of that. And, you know, that's a daily process, and, you know, trying to get better with that, get closer to God every day. And things I'd say I'm struggling with right now is just trying to have long vision, you know, getting away from instant gratification and short-term pleasures. I'm not really struggling with anything too serious. I'd say more so just small things like sometimes late at night I'll overeat and I'll binge eat a little bit. And I've been on a calorie deficit for a couple months now, so I'm wondering if I'm just kind of burnt out on that and my body's just kind of just craving more food. So I've been trying to up the calories here recently. And then another thing is I'm trying to build I am building my online coaching and my personal brand. And with that comes having to be on social media, you know. That's where I'm building it, you know, Instagram, YouTube. So it's hard to balance, you know, making it like the time I'm spending on social media purposeful and not just pleasure, you know, just aimlessly scrolling. So I'm working on that balance, and that's been tough. And so yeah, I've been working on that, and you know, it's one of those things where, you know, I say I'll be looking for content ideas and trying to find inspiration, and then I'll end up scrolling, and it just becomes like a mindless thing, you know, you don't even think about it. It becomes like second nature. So I'm working on that. I'm also working on this weird lens. This is my backup iPhone because it has more storage than my other iPhone, and the camera is kind of cracked, so bear with me. But yeah, I just want to document this so I can look back on a year, even 6 months, because a lot can happen in 6 months, and I'm just trusting the process as best I can. I'd say that's something I'm struggling with too, trusting the process, because you know, In the past, I'm just used to instant gratification and getting things quickly. If you followed me for a while, you know, with all the cars and trucks that I went through, I was chasing, like a feeling with all those. I was chasing that, just trying to fill that void within, and they never did it. It was all temporary. It was also temporary. So I'm just working on finding balance, and I'm realizing that, true fulfillment can only really come from having a relationship with God and really getting in tune with yourself. And it's not going to come from anything externally. It's going to come from, everything internally. Yeah. And internally. So, basically, it's a process, I'm on this process right now. I'm doing my best, with what I have. And, I also don't have the best living situation right now. I'm currently living with my grandma, of all places. And I just want to make this video so I can look back at it, and realize how far I've come. And I still have my house. I'm renting it out currently, but I'm just trying to save my money. So that's where I'm living right now. And there's also another reason for that situation, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. But I hope this video could inspire somebody out there that feels lost, feels stuck, feels like they don't have hope. Because I promise you, if I can keep going every day, you can too. I really didn't think I'd still be here at this age, honestly. I thought I wasn't going to make it to 30. Then we made it to 30, and now here we are at 32. So, just day by day. That's my thing, Just taking it one day at a time, as best as I possibly can, Some days are better than others. Some days, I just want to give up completely. Some days, I don't even want to wake up. Just being honest. And there's some days I barely can make it through. I'm like, fuck. God, you want me to do what? You want me to go through this? So, just trusting God is a daily battle. Because it's hard to see His plan when things are so up in the air. There's a lot of things up in the air, and it's just, I don't know what direction to go half the time, Of course I want to do coaching full time, and that's my ideal career. Like, I would love to do nothing more than that. But, I have bills to pay. I have a mortgage to pay. And with that comes having to have stable income. And so far, I don't have enough clients to where it's stable. So we have to do what we have to do. We have to work this 9 to 5. And it's not a 9 to 5, it's actually more like a 7 to 6. So that's my hours right now, 7 to 6. It's pretty brutal. But it is what it is. And then after work, after 6 p.m., then I drive about 45 minutes to go to the gym, one way. Work out for about an hour to 2 hours sometimes, then drive another 45 minutes back. So I don't get home till like 10 or 11 o'clock sometimes. Then I got to be up at 5. So it's like, it never ends. And I'm fine with that. First time in my life where I've actually been fine with just complete grind mode, because I slacked. I'm not going to lie. I bullshitted pretty much all my 20s. And looking back, yeah, I try not to regret things, but I do regret that, wasting my 20s. So if you're in your 20s right now, take that shit seriously. It's the best advice I could give you. Take that shit seriously, bro. Go all in on something, and don't let anybody tell you anything otherwise. Especially don't let females distract you. Goodness gracious. That was my kryptonite, I guess you could call it. Chasing females and blowing money on cars and trucks. And I have nothing to show for either one. Where are those females at? Where are those cars and trucks at? long gone. All I have is videos and pictures. Memory, that's all I got left. So was it worth it? No. Because I'd much rather be financially free and financially just stable right now, rather than having to work a 9 to 5 that I don't really want to work. It is what it is. You live and you learn, That's why I try to say I try not to regret too many things, but wasting my 20s is probably my biggest regret. It is what it is. Nothing I can do to change it now, but only grow and adapt and get better from here. And try, and I want to make this video also to just try and let anybody know that's going through something similar in their 20s, like maybe they're caught up on a girl. Let her go. Like, if she's stressing you out that much, distracting you from your purpose and your calling in this life, let her go. It's the best advice I can give you. Just cut it off. Don't look back. Don't turn back. Don't try to fight for her. Let her go, bro. The right woman will find you in the right time. I've been single for a minute now, and I don't regret one bit of it. I really don't. Like, the women will always be there. That's one piece of advice I can give you. When you start bettering yourself and focusing on yourself, they'll start coming. Like, I've had distractions, we'll call them, left and right, ever since I just started to focus on myself, nothing but myself. And I've just been on my path of just personal development, and I've just been turning it down. I haven't been indulging like I would in the past, in my 20s, because I can't anymore. I have no time to waste. I can't waste a single day. So that's how I'm viewing it. That's how I'm looking at it. So if you're in your 20s, grind, bro. Just grind. Find something that you're passionate about and go all in on it. It's not too late to start a business. It's not too late to start that, whatever you want to start, or that career that you want to do. Just do it now and go all in. Don't wait, bro. Do not wait. It's the best advice I can give you. Just cherish your 20s, bro. Like, just grind. Like I said, the girls will always be there. And you're going to attract so much higher quality of women if you just focus on yourself anyways. I was focusing on women. I was putting them first. Look where it got me. Just, yeah. Focus on yourself, bro. The best advice I can give you. And put God first in everything, and He will bless your plans and His plans for you. Trust His timing. Take it for somebody who is 32, lived a crazy life. Really surprised. I'm sure a lot of y'all are surprised as well that I'm still here. We're still here. We have our freedom. Thank the Lord. At the end of the day, I'm grateful. I'm grateful I'm still here. Because I have a mom to retire. That's my biggest priority right now. I want to retire my mom. I'm tired of seeing her work. I really am. It kills me. And instead of, fucking off my 20s, I could have had her retired by now. You got to have a big enough why, and then you can get through any how. So find your motivation. Stick to it. Stick to a plan, and don't let up. Consistency is always gonna win over talent, over knowledge, over everything. Just be consistent. Go all in on something. Be consistent daily, and it's just gonna compound over time. I'm telling you, you're gonna be successful no matter what, as long as you're just consistent and stick to one thing. Don't be trying to do 5 different side hustles and doing all this and that. Like, just stick to one thing, bro. Go all in. And don't hold back. Just put your all into it. But yeah, I'm about to wrap this video up because it's getting about that time. But I hope y'all enjoyed this content, and if you need somebody to talk to, reach out. Hit me on Instagram at It'll Buff Out, same as my YouTube name on here. And keep y'all's head up, man. As men, we don't have a lot of people we can talk to, and it's just us. No one's coming to save you. I had to learn that the hard way. It is what it is, man. It is a lonely journey. Like, when you're really truly self-developing and chasing your goals, it is a lonely journey. I'm not gonna lie, but it's worth it. Or at least that's what they say. But yeah, keep your head up, put God first, and reach out if you need anything, and let me know what y'all want to see more of. God bless.